Welcome back on this Tuesday morning. Let's quickly go over that forecast. Can you believe finally we do not have to talk about rain in the forecast every single day? In fact, it's anywhere from 0 to 20% chance of those pop-up showers, so I think we're okay. About 67 degrees already this morning. High temperatures of 79. Much warmer days ahead. Tomorrow, 83 for that high. The rest of the week looking like those 80s are going to inch on up. The weekend looks absolutely beautiful, too. A lot of you like it with not just full sunshine, but a little bit of mixed in clouds, and makes it also nice with a nice little breeze. All right, this morning, have to introduce you to Bernie. Your last name, Delinski. Jamie's actually been saying that correctly. Glad to have you up here, and a ghostwriter.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Well, I really can't say ghostwriter. A book on a ghost story.
Yes, yes.
How long have you been writing?
Well,
your first book?
This is my first novel.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to write a book that happens to be, what, 200, a little over 200, well, 242 pages?
Yeah, 53,000 words, as I recall, each and every one of them.
I knew you would know. I sure did. Was it difficult, or have you always just wanted to write a book?
I've always wanted to, and it took probably about 9 months. I turned 50, speaking of birthdays, on September 27th. And I always said I was going to write. Thank you. I always said I was going to write one before I turned 50, and I finished it the day before.
Well, you did it though, so mark that one off that bucket list.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about the book. What can people expect without really telling us the whole story?
Okay. Well, this is it's told through the eyes of the ghost of a teenager who's been a victim of bullying, and he commits suicide because of the bullying. And he starts off, he's thinking, well, as long as I'm a ghost, I might as well make the best of it now, and I'm going to start getting revenge on the people who bullied me. So he starts doing that, and he gets a lot of, he does get the response you would expect.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's such a sad topic in real life, but actually now it's his time to say, okay, I'm going to teach you something.
Yeah, he does. And so he goes into the lives of these three main bullies, and he goes into their lives and into their house and starts to haunt them. And while he's having success doing this,
he's having a little fun.
He's having a great time, but he starts to see what's going on in their lives that makes them the way they are, and it kind of gives them a change of heart, and he sort of becomes Casper-like, I guess you can say, the friendly ghost.
So he kind of feels a little bad for the bullies.
Yeah, he does, and he actually
a ghost with a big heart.
Big heart. And so he befriends them, and it kind of takes you through their senior year, all of them together as friends. Yeah.
It sounds like something. I mean, what is the age group that you think would be okay to read the book? Because the print, I mean, it looks like it would be an easy read. Yes,
it is. Believe me, I don't know that many words. It's
53,000.
That's right. Well, that's true. We're thinking high school, young adult kind of a group.
Well, interesting. Good. I'll get Abby to read it. She loves reading around here, so I always give her the books and have her check them out. Where can people find your book, Bernie?
Right now, they're about to get on to Books A Million. They're at Coldwater Books in Tuscumbia, and you can get them online through Amazon and Books A Million.
The Omega Ghost. Is there anything you want to tell us about this book that makes it any different? Not your just ordinary bully ghost, right? Ghost.
Yeah, it's not your typical bully ghost. I think that there's a real theme throughout it of forgiveness, because he has to forgive the bullies, and the bullies kind of had to forgive themselves as well for what they've gone through.
So if you know a bully out there, try to find out why they're being a bully and help them straighten out.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you for being with us
Thank
this
you.
morning.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for playing the game, too.
I was glad
Alonzo
to.
just schooled us all.
I know. There's nothing we could do with that.
He wanted those Vienna sausages. And he got them, too. Congratulations. Well, thank you, Bernie. Don't forget, you can get that book. If you need any information on this, you can contact us. We'll be happy to pass it along. Headed over to Jamie, where you can talk to Alonzo. Also, do want to remind you, Valley Smiles Dental Care is now, of course, it was the Coleman Dental Group. They're still the same folks, great folks down there, just changing the name. So no worries, all the great services we've come accustomed to are still going to be provided. In fact, they'll be with us on Friday. It's all yours, JC.
I'm kind of disappointed in you this morning.
Well, that's not the first time I've heard that.
Well, you got this goofy-looking hat on here, and all I see is this cowboy hat today.
Well, I have a collection of hats.
Okay.
I like to keep it different. I have my collectors looking for me, so I don't want to look the same everywhere I go.
All right,
debt
now,
collectors.
Your dad was a musician.
He is. He still is. He plays up in western Kentucky, where I live, where I'm from. There, he's known for doing the Merle Travis thumb picking and fingerstyle guitar.
Now, do you thumb pick too?
I do.
Now, what is that thumb picking? What's a thumb pick?
It's just a step above nose picking.
Okay, I'm good at that one now.
It's where you take your thumb and your fingers, you play the bass lines with your thumb, and then you play the melody with your finger.
Oh. So
That way it sounds like there's more people
More
playing.
people playing.
And, you know, it's a better way to play with better way to accompany yourself.
I'm good at that too. You fit right in with us. Rick, when's the next time you'll be coming through town?
Well, I'll be around tomorrow if you want to.
Well, what's your tour like here in North Alabama? Where are you going?
Well, this is my last stop. I'm actually headed back up north, back towards home, back up in Kentucky after I leave here.
So you've done a lot of radio shows and stuff like that?
I've done some radio things, and we're promoting this new record and talking about all the cool things. And the guy that produced this, Mr. Quentin Clonch, he's 93 years old. He's originally from the Shoals area.
Right.
And
93. He came out of
93.
retirement to do this, right?
He's almost ready to retire. Now, he'll tell you he's been doing this a long time, and he said it's a long fight with a short stick.
You know what that's like, too. What do you hope happens to you along the way here, Alonzo?
Well, I hope I just get to continue doing what I love to do, making music and going around and sharing that with folks. And, you know, that's what I've done since I was about 5 years old. I've traveled and played music with my dad, started out, and then I've worked for other artists and things like that, just kind of in the background. And
Now, did you write a lot of these things yourself?
I wrote a few of them. Mr. Clonch wrote a few, and then there's some on there written by Billy Lawson and Tim Davis. They're from around in the Shoals area, and we recorded this actually in the Shoals.
All right, well, let's hear one from you now. We'll get another one as we go out this morning. So you just do whatever you feel like doing, and thank you for winning buying a sausage
I
this
can't
morning.
wait to get into them.
Why you wanna do me this way? Tell me, baby, why you wanna do me this way? All I do is try to love you, and all you do is throw it away. Well, you don't cook and you don't clean. You barely run that washing machine. Well, I work all day, sweating like a dog. And you tell me who's doing who wrong. Well, baby, why you wanna do me this way? Tell me, baby, why you wanna do me this way? All I do is try to love you, and all you do is throw it away. Oh, fuss and fight. You spend all our money on makeup and beer, and you stay at your mama's like you don't live here. Well, baby, why you wanna do me this way? Tell me, baby, why you wanna do me this way? All I do is try to love you, and all you do is throw it away. Tell me, pretty baby, why you wanna do me this way? Tell me, baby, why you wanna do me this way? All I do is try to love you, and all you do is throw it away.